I thought today was a great game. Is this working? Can you hear me? Yeah. I thought today was a great game. We are excited to always play Albany, really well coached, of course, by Katie Rowan Thompson, one of Syracuse lacrosse's greatest players ever. So it was a great game. I think, we played really fast, which is how we wanted to play. We got up and down in the midfield and had a bunch of transition goals. I thought we were great on transition defense. So I think it's just overall a great start to our season. And additionally, there was over 2,000 fans today at the game for a Friday at 1:30, middle of the day. I thought that was awesome to have the community out supporting us. So great way to start our season today.
For Alexa, first game for you after what you went through last year, to be able to kind of jump on the scoreboard that quick, what did that mean to you, and what was it like just being back out there?
Yeah, no, it meant everything. I was just coming into today, just super grateful for the opportunity and super eager and excited to get out here. It's been a long 3 years waiting, and I've had a really good support system behind me at Syracuse and with my friends and family back home that have really just helped me to get here. And just coming into today, I just wanted to be so grateful for the opportunity I was given and just to make sure that my feet were on the ground, living in the moment, and just truly appreciating every opportunity that I got today.
Olivia, what do you think, as a veteran on this team, a lot of new faces, what do you think your responsibility is to kind of make sure everyone's on the same page?
I think it's just been really exciting to get to work with a new group and such a talented group, and just bringing my knowledge and experience and working with the coaches to come up with executing such a great game plan and making sure they're confident and pouring into them so that they can perform on game day.
Daniella, obviously your first career start. You didn't see too many shots, but how did it feel just to let up 6 goals today?
I think it's definitely a great feeling, but none of this would have been possible without the defense in front of me. They're the ones out there giving me the best looks I can get and help pushing me forward while the rest of the team is motivating me to keep moving.
Olivia, with a ton of underclassmen coming on and new transfers and players, but you guys still had 11 different goal scorers today. What does that say about your offense, your team, your preparation for this game?
Yeah, I think we've been really prepared. We've been working really hard this offseason, just trying to be super tough. And we always talk about having 7 stars on the offensive end. And so having 11 different goal scorers just speaks to the talent and the depth of this team. And it's really exciting and sets the tone for an awesome season.
For Coach, you mentioned the draw being almost like a committee a couple of weeks ago. Now you looked at Megan Rode. What did you see from her to keep her out there the majority of the game?
Yeah, well, she ended up with 11 draw controls today. She really hasn't taken draw controls for us in the past, so she's been doing a great job in our preseason, and we went with her, gave her the start, and she was doing really well. I mean, I think she was up and down a little bit. That's a really talented draw unit. Their center's really good, and she's taken a lot of draw controls in the past, so I just think she did a great job, and it's a great game for her to get more and more experience in.
For Olivia, you and Emma, obviously, All-American preseason selections. You guys linked up a couple times today. Could you just talk about your connection and, being the veterans on this team?
Yeah, I mean, I love playing with Emma. I love playing with all of my teammates. They're super awesome. Getting to grow our chemistry the past 3 years has been really awesome, and I think Emma's just been such a leader for me and pulled me along. Definitely inspiring and with her confidence, and it's been awesome to just keep playing with her. Super exciting.
Olivia, y'all played a really solid game today, but over the course of the next month, 3 games, I think you have 3 teams in the top 10 that you're gonna play. What are you looking forward to most in those games?
We play the toughest schedule in the country. Coach sets us up right. So it's just really exciting every game. So just being able to go out there and compete and kind of show what we've been working on and rising to the level that our opponents are playing at. We definitely want to compete with the best, just prove that we're the best team in the country. So.
We'll take 2 more for the players and start.
Daniella, with Delaney moving on and going over to Northwestern, it's big shoes to fill after being a starter for so many years. What was the mindset that you kind of carried into this game, and how did that translate when you went on?
Yeah, I think it was just getting my feet wet. The past year, I've had chances to play a couple minutes, and I've been very grateful for that. But moving forward, just kind of taking it quarter by quarter. I know I might not fully fill in, but I'm going to do the best I can with who I have, and I'm just grateful to be here and move forward with this spot.
had like one takeaway from, kind of waiting until she was, out of that position?
Yeah, I think it's just how dynamic her play is with getting these interceptions and really pushing the fast break, and I want to help push that forward for our team this year.
Yeah, for Alexa, you were on the circle a little bit today. How did you see that unit mesh together in the first time out there?
Yeah, no, we did a pretty good job. Even before the game, we had communication. Meg led that, and she did a really good job communicating in the game exactly where she wanted us to be, where the ball was going to go. And I just think we can, there's always room for improvement. And I think, today was a good start, and hopefully we can continue to grow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Players?
Thank you.
Yes, so the defense is really kind of rebuilt this year a little bit. What did you just see from them in their first time out, and being able to kind of build that I guess 20 minutes or so that they didn't allow a goal there?
Well, I didn't get to see it that much in the beginning. I don't feel like they played a whole lot of defense, but as the game went on, they got more comfortable. Albany had a little bit longer of possession, so I think the defense got obviously more opportunity to play as a unit and see what they can do. But it's tough. You go through stretches in a game like this where you're a couple minutes without the ball being in your zone. So you really have to stay focused and sharp and ready so that when the ball is down there, you're ready to go and you're communicating. But I think they did a good job, and I think for them it's going to be about developing their chemistry together, communication, and that'll take time.
Yeah, have you seen Casey and Coco kind of step up into leadership roles after a lot of seniors now gone from last year?
Mm-hmm. Well, Casey's been named a captain for us, and she's a sophomore. And yeah, I'm really proud of her. I think she's done a great job in terms of stepping up as a vocal leader on this team, not just on the defensive end, but just for the team in general. And I think she sets a really high standard of the way that things should be done. She leads by example all the time, and we just want her to continue to be vocal. And I think she just has a great presence back there. And the players are able to, follow her, and she's done a really great job for us.
We'll just go across the front.
Coach, you got a couple top 100 freshmen. I think one of them had a hat trick today as well. What are you seeing from them in practice and in the game today? Mm-hmm. Any surprises or anything that you just like, wow, okay, they're gonna be ready?
Yeah, we have a lot of really good freshmen, and a lot of players that have got a ton of opportunity today. And it's one of those things with those guys, I just wish the game could go longer. I just want to keep watching them play. And for them, it's going to be they just need more time and more game experience. And obviously they'll get that. But yeah, they stepped up. They're going to play really big roles for us. And there's a lot of freshmen that are going to play. So it's great to see them out there on the field.
Speaking of freshmen, you had a lot of them rotating through that draw control position as well as some other players. What's your thoughts behind that, and then how else they're going to feed into the rest of the team as the season progresses?
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of freshmen playing in the midfield, so that's why we're seeing them on the draw circle. We really only ran Meg Road as a center, but on the circle we did mix it up with a lot of the middies, a lot of freshmen. I thought our two kids on the circle that were awesome were Sam DeVito and Alexa Vogelman. I thought that was just a great unit. They're super fast, super athletic. But that's definitely an area where we're trying a lot of different things out, and with time we'll kind of find the exact unit we want to go with.
With Daniella's first career start,
Mm-hmm.
what did you see from her that you liked today, and was there anything that you think she needs to work on in the future?
Yeah, I mean, similar to what I was talking about with the defensive unit, it can be hard when you're not seeing a lot of shots for an extended period of time. But I thought she played really well. I think, again, with her, it's going to be more game experience is going to help her. But what I really like is we're a fast team, and really our transition offense starts with her. She has a great clearing ability. She gets the ball out quickly. So it's been great to have her back there. And like I said, she's just going to get better with experience.
From the get-go, your team just dominated on all fronts. were even you expecting this level of domination from your team in game number 1?
I think you never know what you're going to get on game 1. We have no film on UAlbany. Nobody has film on us. You don't know what systems they're going to run. We obviously know what we're going to run, but it's the first game. It's always a little bit of who are we and how are we going to be. So I think for us, though, it's a good start. I think we have a lot of potential, and like I said, I think we're starting to understand our identity with our speed in the midfield. And we have a lot to work on, and it's really early on. But I'm proud of the group for our first win.
Final question?
Yeah, so Alexa is one of the best recruits that you've had in your time here so far. Just what did you see from her today, and how dynamic can she really be toward this team's success going forward?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, Alexa, as she talked about, she suffered injury last season, and she's worked really hard to come back. And unfortunately, it's a part of athletics, and she had to go through it. But I think you could hear her talk about it. It does provide great perspective. I think she played with a lot of gratitude, and she's appreciative of the opportunity, and that's a really powerful thing. When you're really grateful to be here and you get to play with joy, you play a little bit more free. You might take yourself a little more lightly. So I'm really happy for her to have her be back out on the field, and I think for her, she just has so much potential. There's just so much that she can do and so much room for her to grow. I think she's an incredibly fast player and is super skilled and quick and shifty and really good on all ends of the field. She's really good in the midfield. She's one of our top defenders, and she's really good on the offensive end. But I actually think she's nowhere near her potential. So I'm excited to continue to work with her and really develop her into an elite player that I think she can be.